If you're ever wondering what it feels like to be in a coma, I'm going to try to use my coma experience to explain to you how it feels like, and hopefully it helps you understand how it feels like to be in a coma, and what not to do, and what to do to anyone, or with anyone, or for anyone who has been in a coma. Yeah, so let's get to it. Yeah. So in January 2021, I was in a road traffic accident, very fatal road traffic accident, really careless driving from the bus driver, and on a public bus, not me driving, on a public bus. And I immediately went into a coma. I've seen videos of me, and I don't know if YouTube will allow me to post these videos or whatever, but I'll try and see what I can show you guys, maybe in another video or something, I don't know. And the accident happened, the car somersaulted to the side. So you know, cars drive this way, it was just going, and it somersaulted sideways to the right. I was sitting on the to the left. I was sitting on the left side behind the driver, a couple seats behind the driver. So my side hit the floor first, boom, 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 like twice or three times, and I passed out. Everything went blank. I just woke up, and I was in the middle of nowhere kind of stuff. Let me use this to explain to you. So imagine this, I'm facing, like how I'm facing you guys here, like this, right? Imagine this is me, right here. And I couldn't see things from my eye level like this. It felt like something bigger, or someone like something mighty or higher was standing behind me. So whatever was behind me was like this. So I would see myself, I would see everything ahead of me from this point of view. That's me. I could see myself. You know how in GTA, Grand Theft Auto, the game, how you see yourself when you're playing? Yes, that's basically how it felt like. I wasn't seeing things from my eye view. It was just like this weird, the weirdest experience ever. So I just started walking. I don't know, I was just in the middle of nowhere. Quickly, before I go any further, I would like to say that from my experience, I feel like the coma realm is between here, this life, and the whenever we die, or whatever, where we go after we die is right here. So the coma realm is in between here, these two places, I guess, like that. So you're wondering, what are you going back? Are you going forward? Like, that's how the whole experience was. Let me go on. So I just started walking. I just walk, and it didn't feel civilized. The place I went to did not feel civilized. It was just did not feel or look civilized. It was like a middle of nowhere. And I said this before. It felt like the Brazilian Amazon. Like there's like bush everywhere. Like it feels like you're walking through a jungle, pretty much. And I'll just go, and I'll get to like a settlement or whatever. So there's a movie, I think it's Apocalypto or something like that. See how that movie, the setting, everything is, that's how it was. It felt like even they were a little more civilized. These ones, they were not like civilized. It was not like, so you get to a place, and you get to like a small town or a settlement or a village or something, and they are not humans. There's no humans over there. It's just a bunch of I call them demons. I think they're demons, and I would not describe how they look because I don't want to think about it. But they are not. But there's kids, there's teenagers, and there's grown-up people. And then there's like, I don't know if I should call them like alpha demons or whatever, but they're huge. They're like 3-4 times the height and the sizes of the regular human sized people. So you just get there. I remember the first town I got to, there was someone, like an old lady. She tried to give me water and food. I politely declined, and I kept going. And when I woke up, I got to talking with my pastor, and he said, yeah, if you took that, you wouldn't have returned, because in our tradition, where I'm from, in Ghana, in our tradition, when you go somewhere and someone offers you water or food, it means welcome, stay. That's what it means. So yeah. So I kept walking, and the reason why she I think she tried to offer me the food was that it was a Tuesday. Tuesday is my day of birth. I don't eat anyhow on Tuesday. So from morning till the time the accident happened, which was around like 4 p.m., I had not eaten anything. I think I had just taken fan yogurt or something, or fan ice or Tampico or something like that. Yeah, that was the only thing that was in my stomach, because I meditate on Tuesday, like on my day of birth and stuff like that, personal stuff. So yeah, I was hungry. Trust me, I was hungry, but I don't know why. And after I declined that water and food gesture by the woman, I raised my head and I could see there was a mountain far, far away. You could tell the mountain was very big, far, far away, and there was a bright light shining on that mountain. So I knew inside me I was supposed to go there. I'm supposed to go there. So I just kept walking, and I'm trying to summarize all these things because a lot of things happen. I can't say all of that in one video. So I kept going and I kept going and I kept going, kept walking, and get to another town. So I got to one town, and I think I came to my senses or something like that. Over there in the COMA realm, I call it COMA realm because that's what I believe in. Over in the COMA realm that I went to, anything you meet is two things. It's either trying to kill you or it's trying to help you. There's no in between. It's just these two things: trying to kill you or trying to help you. You know it's trying to kill you. They know you're trying to kill them. The two of you, both of you, I don't know if it's a telepathy or whatever, but like the ones you meet that know they can't hurt you, you also know you can't hurt them. It's just like that. But the ones you meet that want to fight you, you know. So when I said that I was like that and I was seeing forward, I would see them, let's say 1,000 meters ahead. I would see that, oh, okay, I'm approaching a demon. It might try to kill me. It might try to help me. So it's two things. You either have to deviate, go through another route, and then avoid that demon, or you go based on what you feel can happen. Some of them I met, they knew they could not kill me, but they tried. They attempted it. I killed 3 or 4 demons. Yeah. Yes, and this is how it felt like. So I was in shorts. I was in a shorts and t-shirts. I was not wearing anything on my head, and I don't remember if I was barefoot or I was wearing something, but I don't remember. It wasn't important to me. I just get there, and one demon tries to fight me. Right? I do this and I pull a knife. I was holding like 2 katana swords. Katana swords are Japanese traditional swords, and those of you that know, you know. 2 swords. We fight. Most of the time we fight for like a day or a day and a half. The lowest was like a day. The highest was, I think we fought for 2 days non-stop. We just fight. So I think I killed 3 or 4 demons, and there was a very last demon, very huge. And yes, the demons that tried to kill me, I'm that big. I'm like this height, but they are that big, huge. So let's say me, I'm like a regular human size here, 5 foot, 6 foot, 6.5, 7 foot, whatever. They are like 12 foot. They're like 14 foot. They're like 20 foot. Their height is like a high tension pole. Those of you that are from Ghana, you know what a high tension pole is. Like, I don't know, like 2 floors, 2-floor building, whatever. Something like 3 floors. It's huge. And sometimes before you get to those demons, you see other demons that try to warn you. The ones that want to help you, they know they can't fight you. They know they cannot kill you. They're trying to help you. They'll tell you, dude, there's a demon up front. Please try and reroute. If you can fight them, go. If you can fight them, go. If you can't fight them, please reroute. And sometimes I knew inside me that I could kill these demons. I just, okay. I keep going, and we fight. I kill them and I keep going. So it was the last demon that I don't know if it was an old lady, the same old lady or whatever. Again, she advised me to reroute. That demon is too powerful. I rerouted, and I just raised my head, and I was at the bottom of the mountain, the mountain with the light, and I don't know how I knew, but I came to my senses that I was in the Himalayas, between India and China, in Nepal, in the Himalayas. And I've actually found the spot I was standing in, the spot I was standing when I raised my head and I saw the mountain. That I was right underneath the mountain. I've actually found it on Google Map, and it's a real place. It's there, and yeah, I don't know. I started ascending the mountain. I just climbed. I climbed up, and I got to a point, and in between all of these things, a lot happened. I'll talk about it in a bit. So when I killed the demons that I killed in the villages before, sometimes when I killed them, I would see that they had captives, people's souls captured over there, and most of the times the souls were people I knew, so I would free them. My ex-girlfriend, for example, the last demon I killed, the last demon had small demons, like 5, that were circulating a soul that was lying on a piece of slab, like as if they're about to sacrifice it or something like that. I don't know. And when I saw the soul, I knew it was my ex-girlfriend's soul. So I begged God, I prayed to God, and I begged God that He should please intervene and save her soul. When I come back to this realm, that's what I said exactly. When I come back to this realm, I will bring her closer to Him. I did not say one more word. Those 5 demons just died and disappeared, and she got released, and her soul got up, and she ran through the bush somewhere. She disappeared. I knew that she was back here. She I don't know how this works, but I sort of knew God had done what I asked Him to do, what I begged Him to do. And so I kept going, and I fought the demon, and I killed it, and I climbed the mountain. So I got to the mountain, and everything felt very cold, very, very cold in the Himalayas. I actually found the place that the GPS, the Google Map location of the place I was talking about, the Himalayas place, and you could tell the tip of the mountain was very cold or icy or something, but I didn't see it as icy when I was out the bottom. I was just seeing it as all greens, but when you climb up there, it's very, very cold, very, very cold. Very So I got there, and I don't know what happened, but I just got there. I don't know why I knew I was supposed to go towards this light. I was walking, and I don't know, I felt this urge to stand. So I stood, and I stood like this. I was just standing there like that, and I sort of froze, and something started not walking. It wasn't walking. So it was like, so you see, these are human legs like that, but he was floating on a cloud. He was not touching the ground. He was floating on a cloud. I could see his leg to his like knee or his thigh. It was all filled with cloud. Then from his thigh up to his neck, I could see body like a warrior. Those old time warriors, like kind of like, ugh, it was very mighty. It felt very good. And I could not see its face, but I knew it was a man. And it had a green dragon floating around it. So it came up to me about 8 feet in front of me like this, and it circled around me 8 feet, and it came to stand at my right side behind me 8 feet. But it was talking to me as though it was standing right behind me like this and talking to me. So when before I started talking, I don't know, I just saw that green dragon just came, looked at me. It was just floating. It was flying in the air. I was like, green dragon, maybe that big. I don't know, maybe my arm big or something like that. It was just floating. Just come on, look at me. Then it'll come down. Look at me. Look at me. Sort of like smell me, whatever. And I remember the dragon's face. Like, see that if you use iPhone, see the dragon emoji. There's a dragon emoji with the red thing being nose like this. It felt like that, but more realistic. Like, no, in the Chinese movies they do dragon stuff and like that. Like something in the Ten Rings, the dragon, how it looked and everything, something like that, but it's small. So the dragon circled around me and it went back, and we started talking. We talked about lots of things. We talked about anything. So the being that was behind me introduced himself to me as the Archangel Michael. The Archangel Michael. We spoke about a lot. We talked about everything. Food, football, blah 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 blah. We spoke for like a day. I don't know how all these things like calculate, but we spoke for like a day, and it got to a point I did not hear him again. I knew he was gone because another being started coming. He was also he was male. Same thing. Well, I didn't see the clouds on his foot, but I knew he wasn't walking on the ground. And this one was bigger than the other one, so you could just tell he was mightier. And one thing also happened when he was coming. Bugs, insects, rats, lizards, birds, everything. They were just disappearing. They were just running. So it was coming like this towards me, and they were just scattering everywhere. So it also came to me. I couldn't see his face. I could see shoulder, like dude, mighty warrior kind of vibe. I couldn't see his face because it was just very bright. I could not look in his face, but I could not turn away from him. So same thing, 8 feet, 8 to maybe 10 feet, whatever. And he did the same thing. Came to stand, same right on the side. And he was talking to me. And that one introduced himself as the Spirit of God. And so we spoke about a lot of things. And here's the crucial part. We spoke about a lot of things. I don't know. We spoke about Ghana. We spoke about what's happening now. We spoke about it. So before times got tough like this in Ghana right now, things happen. A bunch of things happen. A lot of you know. And from the conversation I remember 3 very vivid things that we talked about. With the presidency, the politics, everything, the party system, elections, whatever. Spoke about a lot of things. The 3 that I remember, 3 very vivid ones. 2 have already happened. The third one is very crucial. I can't talk about it. I would never talk about it. I have spoken about it to 2 people. And I only spoke about it to them so that when it happens, it won't look like, well, I don't know. It won't look like I am pretending to, you understand, to sort of bite into it or whatever. But the 2 have already happened, and I told them the two things will happen before it happened. So yeah, we spoke, and the Spirit of God, he kept longer. We spoke for like 2 days or 2.5 days. So in total, between the 2 of them, we spoke for like 3.5 days, almost 4 days. And I was standing the whole time. I was just standing there, frozen, cold, and everything. I knew I was supposed to stay there. I knew I was not going to die. I knew I was not going to freeze and die. I knew I was supposed to stay there and be obedient. So I stood there, and something happened. the I don't know how, but suddenly there was 2 cups there, and 2 cups, empty cups, and one had water being poured in there so aggressively, like overflowing and stuff, and the other one had its water dropping bits by bit. Then the Spirit of God came around me, and it ignored the one with the overflowing water, and it left. It took the one with the less water, and it said, this is more pleasing to me than that, and it left. Now, after I left, I stood there for I think half a day or something more. I don't know what happened, and I suddenly sort of remembered something that the previous the Archangel we discussed. He showed me something I do with water, and I still do it to this day, and it does amazing things for me. I'm not going to share it because like most people who are not spiritually spiritually relevant or spiritually mature, when you show them this thing, they would think it's a ritual. But I actually don't joke with it, and I don't try to show a lot of people because there are consequences to it. So if I show you and you go and abuse it, there are consequences will come to me. So the consequences of you abusing it, part of it will come to you, part of it will come to me. So if I don't know you're spiritually mature or you're mentally mature, I'm not telling you stuff and stuff. So yeah, we spoke about a lot of things, and yes, one other conversation I had with the Spirit of God is, he said something around the time before he left. He said, whatever you've lost, we will replenish it back 14 to 15 times. I remember vividly, 14 to 15 times. That was a promise. I said a lot of things, but this very one is what I remember. Everything I've lost is going to get replenished in 14 to 15 times. So that is my and I just woke up. I don't know. That was when I realized I was out of the coma. That was a bug. That was when I realized I was out of the coma, and I woke up. Yeah. So that's my coma story. I came to my senses. I was in a hospital, and I was like, what am I doing here? I tried to get up, and they had restrained me. They had tied my hands and legs to the bed and everything. I was like, yo. I was in there for 5 weeks. All this brief conversation that I've tried to summarize for you guys. It's a it took 5 weeks. I've summarized all of it. So yeah, I'll talk about the rest in another video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe and turn on post notifications so that when I post other videos you see it.